Fine. I think we are only, how many? 5 people are there, right? If any one of you is really not interested to join the session, I mean, not interested to be proactive or not interested to answer or respond, you also can leave the session and then you can go through the recording. So that's not the problem for all of us. I will be okay even if there is only single student, right? Uh, so I just want few responses from your end because I cannot go ahead with a monologue system, right? मैं अकेला ही बड़बड़ करते बैठूंगा ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं है. That is not the that would not be a most favorable thing to make the session more effective, right? अगर आप लोग हो participants हो question है तभी session effective हो सकते हैं, isn't it? So we were discussing about this particular point, right? Is the screen visible to you all?
Yes.
Okay, so we were discussing about this particular thing, and I think we have done with this. We are done with this, right? So
Yes.
these are all the limitations and talking about the process of marketing research, right? You all know and you have learned it also in the semester one. Most of the things are repeated here, but it is expected just to highlight those things and not to get into deep in all those things in semester second, because my subject is only talking about marketing research. So just to identify and understand what are the steps that you need to follow in any kind of research, we need to understand marketing research has certain things that it will always starts with the research problem. It will always starts with the exact identification of research problem. And how do you identify your research problem? That can be done with the help of various research problem sources, maybe based on your understanding, your own knowledge, your skills, your thought process, your interest areas, your specializations, your education. So many things affects the identification of research problem, right? See, I am the management person. I am post-graduated in management. I belong to a farmer's family. Right? If I want to conduct any kind of research, what kind of research topics or research problems I may select? I may be talking about how can I implement marketing research into, how can I implement my marketing management knowledge in my agricultural business. Such kind of combinations person can make to identify what are the research problems. For example, you are working in a FMCG company as a marketing manager. So where do you get a research problem? Based on your profile, based on your own specialty, you can identify the problem. So also this is also has been discussed in BRM, like what are the sources of research problem, how do you draft research problem, how do you frame research problem, right? So probably, hopefully, I need not to get into that. But when I was talking to the students in my previous session about this particular slide, one of the student has asked me that, sir, what can be the tool that I can use to conduct a research related to the sports, right? What was his question? Sir, what is the tool that I can use in my research which I aim to do in a sports industry? Or he was saying that he wanted to market a football club. He wanted to market a football club and what kind of tool he can use, right? So if you see this particular question prima facie, this question itself is a wrong question, right? For example, what he is saying that he was saying that I wanted to market a football club, and then what kind of tool I can use. Actually, tools are being used in data analysis, right? And tools are being used in data collection. So identification of tool is not something that you need to give the first thought. So what he identified for himself, he identified what exact research he wanted to do, but he did not identify any research problem. He has identified the area of research, right? And from where that area of research came to his mind, it is his interest that he was interested in a football. He himself was a footballer, right? So he was interested in a football game. So something related to football came to his mind and he thought that how can I conduct a research on the football industry, marketing of football club, for like he must be interested to get few fundings for his club, right? तो वो सोच रहा होगा कि फंडिंग कहाँ से आएगी, ये कैसे होगा। तो ये सब चीजें उसने सोची है एंड ही वांटेड टू कंडक्ट रिसर्च ऑन मार्केटिंग ऑफ फुटबॉल क्लब एंड ही डायरेक्टली आस्क्ड मी, सर, what is the tool of conducting such research? So my answer to him was, you should not jump directly on the tool. Once you identified the theme, once you identified the area of research, you should be going through identifying the specific research problem, right? So what idea of research he had? He had an idea of marketing football club, and for that matter we can talk about any kind of sports, any kind of sports academy, right, or any kind of sports team he wanted to market that. So now you try to give a thought on this. What could have been the problem he must be facing? What could have been the exact problem for which he was asking me tool? He had no problem defined. So I have told him in which area you wanted to conduct the research. Whether you wanted to conduct a research to get the sponsors, whether you wanted to conduct a research to market your team to be eligible for higher level of games, मतलब पार्टिसिपेशन के लिए एरिया मार्केटिंग करना है, स्पॉन्सरशिप के लिए मार्केटिंग करना है, या लाइक किसी क्लब का, किसी और किसी कंट्रीज का, किसी लीग का मेंबरशिप होने के लिए मार्केटिंग करना है. What you exactly wanted to do, right? And see, identifying tool is not important, identifying the research is important, and then based on the research problem you will check that which kind of tool can be used for further analysis, further data collection, and further processing of the information for your research. So if he would have been given a thought that he is interested to get the sponsorship to market, so to get the sponsorship by marketing his club to various companies, then he might have got an exact problem. What problem? The problem might be like he is not aware about how to market his football club to the various organizations, corporates for getting sponsorship. ये उसका problem है. What is the problem? He is not getting the sponsorship, or he is not aware about how to get the sponsorship. So not getting sponsorship is the problem, research problem, right? And how he might have given a thought to identify. So now, if any football club is not getting sponsorship, can you go and conduct a survey for solving this research problem? Yes, no? Can you do the survey? Have you understood what I'm saying? What problem I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So
Yes, sir.
can you go ahead with survey to identify or to get some information about this problem?
No, sir, I think.
Right. You cannot go for survey. Now there comes the picture of your tool. There comes the importance of your tool, right? And tool can be a data collection tool and data analysis tool, right? So the first and foremost important thing for any kind of research is to identify the research problem. So whenever research concepts come to your mind, whenever research theme comes to your mind, you have to identify what is the exact research problem. And once you identify exact research problem, then you will get to know that what are the objectives of your research, right? ये research problem है, then what are the research questions, and then what are the research objectives. Identifying research problem will help you to frame what are those questions. By answering them, you will get the solution for your research problem. That those questions will be called as the research questions, right? So if you are not getting the sponsors for your football club is your research problem, then what would be the research question? Research question would be like, what are the various sources of getting sponsorship? What are the various requirements to get the sponsorship, right? What are the opportunities for football club to get the sponsorship? What are the, who are all the corporates which can have interest to give the sponsorship to the football club? ये सब क्वेश्चंस है जिसको आंसर करके आपको आपके फाइनल रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम का आंसर मिलने वाला है, right? So the based on research problem you are going to identify, you will talk about research questions, and then based on research questions you will talk about framing the objectives of your research, and then after framing the objectives you will have to go with the hypothesis, right? So any research, any social science research that you are going to conduct in the field of marketing should have hypothesis. Hypothesis testing is the a character of intellectual research is one of the main aspect and dimension of intellectual research. बाकी टाइम पास वाली रिसर्च करना है तो क्वेश्चनर बना के 10% इसमें ये हुआ, 20% उसमें हुआ, हो गया मेरा समर इंटर्नशिप, ये कर सकते हो, बट दैट्स नॉट द काइंड ऑफ इंटेलेक्चुअल रिसर्च विच वी एक्सपेक्ट. Are you getting my point? What I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Great. So the first thing is identifying research problem. Never jump. See, it is important for all of you. It is required and useful for all of you to understand how to develop a thought process for your internships also. आपको ये लगेगा साला मैं किसी कंपनी में जॉब कर रहा हूँ, मैंने ज्वाइन कर लिया, अब मैं कहाँ पे रिसर्च करूँ, मैं रिसर्च कहाँ से शुरू करूँ? यही एक प्रॉब्लम है. इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस मार्केट रिसर्च प्रोसेस प्रॉपरली, marketing research process properly, then you will definitely get to know that from where to start your summer internship report. Right? You are, as I already told you, what are the two different aspects of your summer internship. One is for working for the company, and another is like you are keeping your academic requirement of creating research report in your mind. So whenever you are a company working in any kind of department, you look after the problems and frame a problem based on your profile itself. Right? And then by framing the problem, you will get to know that what should be the research questions you are answering, what are the objectives that you are talking about, and what are your hypotheses and what kind of data you will need, and you will collect that data from your research profile itself. Right? So this way you can definitely go and draft your summer internship reports. Never ask anyone, like for that matter, not to any faculty or not to any of your friend or any teacher, like how to start the research report. Research report writing. We have given you a format already. It includes what kind of chapter scheme you need to consider while you develop research report. And I'm telling you what is the process you will follow. What are the I think I have tried to give you the utmost clarity. जिन लोगों ने सुना है, समझा है, उनको पक्का रिसर्च रिपोर्ट में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा, इतना I can guarantee. I have also and I tried to give it above and over and above the syllabus that we have, right? मैंने कभी वो सिलेबस के साथ क्लब नहीं किया. I have also told you how to identify the problem. I have also told you how to look towards your summer internship. बहुत सारे लोगों को क्या लगता है, हमको समर इंटर्नशिप लग गए, हम कंपनी के नौकर बन गए, दैट इज बिग डील. समर इंटर्नशिप बन गए हो, आप कंपनी के नौकर नहीं हो, यू आर ट्रेनी देयर, राइट? एंड अनदर थिंग इज दैट गेटिंग समर इंटर्नशिप शुड नॉट बी कंसिडर्ड अ वेरी बिग डील ऑफ योर करियर. बहुत कुछ तीर मार ले ऐसा समझने का जरूरत नहीं है. उसमें क्या करना है, उसको एग्जीक्यूट अच्छे से करोगे तो यू विल लर्न सो मेनी थिंग्स. मेनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर थिंकिंग दैट समर इंटर्नशिप मिल गई तो क्लासेस का क्या है, कैसे करें कैसे नहीं करें, एंड few of you are managing both the things. I have heard that also from some class. I don't know which class I was talking to, but people are saying that they are managing both the things, and I am very proud for those students, right? So understanding summer internship problems from your profile itself is a key that will save you to answer, that will help you to answer the question like what report should I prepare and from where should I start. So you have to identify problem from your profile itself, then define questions, objectives, hypothesis, and then develop a research plan in terms of your research methodology, whether you are going to use quantitative techniques, qualitative techniques. If your quantitative techniques you are going to use, then what kind of data you need, what are the data sources, primary data से करोगे, secondary data से करोगे, from where it comes. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला, the question asked by that guy was about marketing his football club to sponsors. Actually, if we think towards this topic, as you all said, the survey cannot be done in this case. To whom you are going to go and ask, like, are you going to give the sponsorship? And even if you ask it, it's not survey, it's a qualitative information that you are going to receive from the another end, right? So there you cannot go for the survey and questionnaire. So what can you do in this case? You can go for the secondary data research, right? You can go for the case study based research. You can go for the focused group discussions. You can go for the expert interview methods. समझ में आ रहा है? स्पॉन्सरशिप कैसे लेना है, कौन देता है, ये सब चीजों का बात करने के लिए आपके पास बहुत बड़ा ऑडियंस नहीं है. You don't have a very huge audience to go and discuss and make a survey and then find out the conclusions from the data collected. You have very few people, niche category of respondents you have available. So you will be going and talking to those people in person. You will be taking their advice. You will be learning the process through secondary data. The process of getting sponsorship is defined in some books of marketing. It is also described by various people why and what their experience about the sponsorship. That's already been described by various researchers. So you will go to the secondary data which is already available on the internet on various sources, or you will check out what are the sponsor that other famous football clubs have got and how they got that sponsorship and what parameters they have uh, considered to highlight themselves in front of the sponsors, right? So that research becomes the secondary data research. And even though if you go and collect some interviews primary data, so there are two aspects. अगर इस इंटरव्यू से जाते हो एक्सपर्ट ओपिनियन से जाते हो तो प्राइमरी डेटा बट क्वालिटेटिव, प्राइमरी डेटा बट क्वालिटेटिव. अगर आप ऑलरेडी पब्लिश्ड इंफॉर्मेशन सोर्सेस से जाते हो तो सेकेंडरी डेटा एंड क्वालिटेटिव इन नेचर. सर्वे करते हो, क्वेश्चंस पूछते हो, then it becomes the primary data with the quantitative nature. Depends on the scale that you are using in your data collection tools. राइट थोड़ा सा ऊपर से चलना जाना शुरू हो जाएगा अभी, बट टॉलरेट करो. वी हैव टू मूव अहेड टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. कब तक हम वही बात करते बैठेंगे, राइट? So that way you can develop the research plan, which kind of research methodology you are going to select, whether you are going to go with the descriptive, whether you are going to go with the exploratory, then qualitative, quantitative, questionnaires. Then in terms of questionnaires, which questionnaire you are going to use, structured, non-structured, open-ended, close-ended. Then you will talk about variables, which kind of variables, whether it is the quantitative variable, qualitative variable. In terms of, if it is a qualitative variable, then on which scale that variable has to be measured, whether it should be measured on ordinal scale or nominal scale. Here you will have a ratio scale and ordinal scale. Like ratio में you will have two types, continuous scales and discrete scale, right? याद आ रहा है कुछ कुछ? हेलो, इफ्तिकार सर के वर्ड्स याद आ रहे हैं कुछ कुछ? यस, नो? भाग गए क्या सब लोग? दिख तो
Yes,
रहे
sir.
10 लोग है क्लास में, किसी का मुंह नहीं खुल रहा है. Do you remember what are all those things I have discussed just now, right? If you have a quantitative variable with you, whether the variable is continuous or whether this variable is the discrete, right? Ratio scale में discrete है या continuous है? How do you define the discrete quantitative data and continuous quantitative data? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by discrete and continuous quantitative variable? What do you mean by qualitative variable in terms of ordinal and nominal? बोलिए. सत्य जी बोलिए. You wanted to say something. Let's see if you remember.
No, I was asking कि sir question क्या है, and now I'm thinking.
Okay. Question मतलब इतना आप स्लैग हुआ था क्या वाइस? Have you not heard?
नहीं, मुझे लगा आप descriptive पूछ रहे हो, फिर बाद में समझ आया कि discrete बोल रहे हो.
हाँ. I am talking about, you have been already taught about what are the scales of data measurement, right? You have been discussed by actors. क्या नाम उनका? इफ्तिकार सर ने आपको डिस्कस किया था what are the variables, types of variables, right? उसमें them he must have talked about quantitative variables and qualitative variables, or it is a part of scales also, right? You can compare these things with the scales for data measurement, right? You all know what do you mean by nominal scale, what do you mean by ordinal scale, what do you mean by ratio scale, right? And what do you mean by continuous scale? So nominal, continuous, ordinal, ratio, these are the types of data measurement scales also. So what are the types of variables? How do you measure, like how do you define the continuous variables in quantitative data? Quantitative qualitative में तो clear होगा आपको, right?
Yes sir, उसमें clear है. और discrete और continuous सर आपका quantitative में आता है दोनों.
Yes.
और discrete जैसे अभी मतलब 1, 2 वैसे हो गया.
Discrete data is the data which cannot be splitted in the decimals, right?
Yes, sir.
Something which cannot be splitted in decimals and only could be represented by the full number. For example, if I ask you how many dogs you have, can you say that I have 2.5 dogs?
No, sir. Like whole number.
Yeah, that is the whole number, fixed number, right? That is the whole number and fixed number. And the mathematical applications on those numbers do not generate the logical information. Do not generate the logical information. For example, you have 4 dogs, I have 2 dogs, right? If I divide 4 dogs by 2 dogs, what will happen? If I multiply your 2 numbers with my 4 numbers, and if can I say that both of us has 8 dogs? So
No, sir.
it doesn't create logical information once it has been treated with mathematical equations. That is ordinal data. Sorry, that is discrete data. So when you talk about continuous data, so that can be into the numbers of decimals, right? Another is ordinal and nominal. Ordinal and nominal in terms of your qualitative data. यही पे समझ लो, अगर सिलेबस में कहीं आता है तो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टच दिस पॉइंट अगेन, राइट? So when you talk about qualitative data, in the sense you are asking somebody their opinion, you are asking somebody their opinion or their satisfaction or some information which cannot be written in numbers. For example, how much you are satisfied for the education services provided by RIM, right? So this is the qualitative information. This is the qualitative information, and this information can be taken or measured in 2 ways. Either I will give you so many options which you can order in particular sequence from lower satisfaction to higher satisfaction, or from higher satisfaction to lower satisfaction. I will give multiple options. How are you satisfied with the education services provided by RIM? I will give you the 5 options. I will give you 5 options to you, like least satisfied, least satisfied, dissatisfied, neither satisfied nor satisfied. I will use a Likert scale to arrange your opinion in ascending and descending orders. That is the ordinal data, right? And if I only ask you, are you satisfied about the RIM services provided by the RIM, and if I categorize your response into 2 ways, 2 groups, yes or no, I am giving you 2 options. I may give two more than 2 options also, but the intention of asking the question is grouping of your answers, grouping of your responses, putting your responses in specific categories, categorization, group formation. That is the objective of asking you the questions. So one of the objective of asking you the qualitative question is to arrange your opinion in ascending and descending order, and another objective to ask you qualitative information to put you into specific group. Are you satisfied with the RIM services? The answers can be only given yes, no, maybe, right? But if I ask you how satisfied you are about the RIM, then answer cannot be yes, no, or yes, no, or maybe. Answer then only will be high, medium, low, extreme, or not at all. So it is ordering of your opinion, of your response in ascending and descending order. So nominal data can be measured using 2 scales. One is nominal scales, which classifies, which groupifies, which puts you in a specific category, and another is scale data. That is generally a Likert scale is used in such kind of data collection, and those scales can be rating scales or ranking scales, right? I can take the ranking also in terms of number, and I can take the ratings also in terms of the opinion based, in terms of your opinion based, like satisfaction, maybe like something, whatever I wanted to measure, agreement, disagreement, interest, all those things, opinion based things, I can measure with the ordinal scale, which arranges your response in ascending and descending order. Clear about data?
Yes, sir.
Any difficulty, guys? So developing the research plan is second step, which talks about all those things. Which design you are going to use? which instrument you are going to take, what is the sampling size, what kind of sampling, non-probability sampling, probability sampling, what are you going to use, that plan you have to develop. So the after identifying research problem, you should be going through the developing research design, right? So you have to design, you have to plan a design that you are going to use for that research study. Then next is about collection of information, right? Collection of information, that is a part of data collection that we have discussed just now, from the questionnaire, from the interview, from the secondary sources, from the primary sources, that you have to design and develop. Then analyze the information, that comes under the data analysis, right? What kind of analysis you are going to do? You are going to do quantitative analysis or qualitative analysis? Which statistical tool you are going to use for quantitative analysis? Are you going to do hypothesis testing? Are you going to do hypothesis testing? If yes, then what statistical method? Which are the dependent variables and independent variables you have measured through your questionnaire that you have to identify? That comes under the data analysis, right? By doing data analysis, you will get to know the versatile things that are coming out of the data. You know that data can generate a different type of outcomes based on the logic you are putting in analysis tool. एक्सेल में अगर आप एक कॉलम में स्टूडेंट नेम लिखते हो, एक कॉलम में उसका इंग्लिश का नंबर लिखते हो, एक कॉलम में मैथ्स का नंबर लिखते हो, ऐसे अगर सभी सब्जेक्ट का 6 सब्जेक्ट का नंबर लिख लिया, तो that data can generate a multiple type of information, like what is the variance between the average number all the students have got in English and what is the variance between the number that they have received in the maths. So English और maths के दोनों के बीच का variance, English, maths और हिंदी दोनों के तीनों के बीच का variance, mean, mode, median, so many things. So data will provide you information which you ask to the data, right? So data वही बोलेगा जो आप उसको पूछते हो, and logic उसको apply करते हो, and you have so many tools that you can use for analysis of your data. So analyzing the data, creating the information, then presenting your findings, and then make the decision. So the last steps is talking about the making the decision, right? And why it is talking about making the decision? Because here we have studied what is the use of research. Research helps us to reduce uncertainties in our business, right? Research helps us to make our decision making effective and efficient, right? So when we talk about decision making and implementation of any research process, we have to understand this data, this particular research should have been used for decision making. अगर वो यूज होता है तो रिसर्च काम में आया, अगर वो यूज नहीं होता है कहीं पे डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए, सो इट इज ऑफ नो यूज, राइट? So it means your research has not generated the fact or truth or the trustworthy information. Any doubt about this particular thing?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Should I proceed? Clear everyone?
Yes.
Harshita, Shubham, Saurabh, Swapnil.
Yes, sir.
स्वप्निल कौन है? स्वप्निल सर पहली बार आए हो क्या स्वप्निल?
No, sir.
Have you attended previous sessions?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Any question, any query? अभी उसमें
No,
नहीं
sir.
जाते कि आपने क्या सीखा क्या नहीं सीखा, क्योंकि फाइन, अगर आपने अटेंड किया है तो अच्छा ही है. Any other person who has any query till now? What did we learn? मैं अगर कल पूछता हूँ ना आप लोगों को कि कल हमने क्या पढ़ा, तभी आप बता नहीं पाओगे. फिर सिर्फ पता नहीं 1-2 लोगों को याद रहेगा. नेक्स्ट सेशन तक फिर से मुझे सीआर को फोन करके पूछना पड़ेगा. ऐसे मुझे भी याद नहीं रहता है मैंने कल प्रीवियस सेशन में क्या पढ़ा है, वो अलग बात है. बट यू शुड कीप नोटिंग डाउन थिंग्स, राइट? एटलीस्ट हैव वन नोटबुक फॉर ऑल द सेशन. डेट डालो, 4 लाइन लिख के रखो कम से कम, शुरू कहाँ से किया था, खत्म कहाँ से किया था, फॉर ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स. मेक योर ओन नोट्स, राइट? एट द टाइम ऑफ एंड सी meanwhile how many points I must have talked in terms of your MCQs while I was talking to you all about this research process. आपके MCQ को सॉल्व करने में हेल्प करने वाले कितने पॉइंट्स मैंने बोले होंगे? कितने आपको याद रहे? It is just a mere discussion I am talking about the research process, but I have told you entire things about the scales of data measurement and types of variables, right? अगर आपको कोई पूछा जाता है what are the various scales on which a qualitative variable can be measured, और ऑप्शन दिया जाता है नीचे, कंटिन्यूअस, डिस्क्रीट, ऑर्डिनल, नॉमिनल, एंड लाइक बोथ ऑर्डिनल एंड नॉमिनल, और बोथ कंटिन्यूअस एंड डिस्क्रीट। तो ये हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है, पढ़ाया है कि नहीं हुआ है, पढ़ाया है नहीं पढ़ाया, डिस्कशन में बहुत कुछ आते जाता है। सो इट इज योर ड्यूटी टू कीप इट ऑन रिकॉर्ड, राइट, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में रखो। कैन एनीवन टेल मी व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सिस्टम? व्हाट इज सिस्टम अकॉर्डिंग टू यू? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सिस्टम? सिस्टम क्या होता है?
Sir, I think as per my knowledge, system is something that from top to bottom, like there is a lot of various departments are there, like various functions are running. So I think the whole process or the whole हाँ, तो उसको जो पूरा है उसको हम सिस्टम बोलेंगे, जो एक के बाद एक जो काम होता जाता है, तो वो पूरी एक सिस्टम चलती है, मतलब एक प्रोसेस चलती है पूरी वहां पे, तभी एक फाइनल प्रोडक्ट हमें मिलता है। आई थिंक इट्स कॉल्ड एज अ सिस्टम।
Okay, okay, good. Anyone else who can talk something about system? We have discussed this management information system, MIS, in our management fundamental subject, right? And I have talked to you all about what are the components of MIS. If you wanted to maintain MIS, if you wanted to maintain MIS, management information system, here we are going to talk about marketing information system. I am just giving you background, what do you mean by system, right? So MIS में क्या था? MIS में क्या था?
डिसीजन मेकिंग में हेल्प करता है, लाइक डेटा स्टोर करने के लिए, कोऑर्डिनेशन कंट्रोल करने के लिए।
And what were the components we have discussed about MIS? MIS के components क्या थे? Did we talk about hard? Yes, Devang, बोलो।
और सर जो यहाँ पे मतलब दिया हुआ है सर, जैसा कि इंटरनल रिकॉर्ड्स
No,
है,
यहाँ पे नहीं, ये तो MIS के मतलब ये मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम के components. I am talking to you about management information system. So it's a part of marketing information system, is a part of MIS only, right? It's nothing about that. ये MIS का ही part है। Management information system means the mechanism created by organization which helps organization to record, create, process, and generate new information for decision making, right? So
Yes.
MIS consists of nowadays we are talking about the contemporary things only. MIS consists of so many things like data, hardwares, softwares, human beings to process it, computers, and all other technical parts which helps in data processing. So system is nothing but a mechanism, right? System is nothing but a mechanism or framework or structure or the flow of pattern for any kind of activities in order to complete any business function, that we can call it in general as a system, right? It's a mechanism, it's a framework, it's a structure which helps managers to get things done, to get some work done, right? And in general I'm talking about, right? So when you talk about creating a system, for example, if you want to, we generally use the example of government system, right? हमारे यहाँ का system ही ठीक नहीं है. What do you mean by system? System is a mechanism created by a government to control or to keep control over specific area, or specific department, or specific function, over specific need of society, right? So if we talk about education system, right, we always keep complaining about education system. We say that the education system is not something which is working properly. So what do you mean by education system? Education system means a mechanism or structure or department which has been created by government to conclude or to complete the function of providing education to the society. Now education system can consist so many components, like different departments which are like primary education, professional education, vocational education, technical education, medical education, health education. These all are the departments of education system. So system is a mechanism or a group of various components together which helps execution in particular thing, right? Samjha?
Yes.
So what do you mean by marketing system then? Marketing information system. So when you talk about marketing research, we are running behind getting the right, appropriate, and modest information for our marketing decision making, right? Marketing research के पीछे हम क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं marketing research? Because we are running behind the information for decision making in marketing department. That's the reason we are learning. That's the reason we are learning marketing research, right? What's our problem? Being a marketer, you will be always in confusion in decision making. You will be always in dilemma in decision making. कि मैं ये करूँ या वो करूँ, ये decision लूँ या वो decision लूँ. So to reduce that particular uncertainty, we need marketing research, right? We need marketing research, and marketing research, the main function of marketing research is to generate information, right? But only marketing research is not something which helps us in decision making, right? Only market research is not something which helps us in decision making. We need to maintain an entire marketing information system in such a way which will generate trustworthy, timely, affordable, and feasible solutions for our marketing problem. Right? What is the function of marketing information system? It should generate timely, trustworthy, affordable, appropriate solutions in an affordable way which can be used for resolving your marketing problems. Right? These are the things that marketing information system should take care for you. Now, how would you develop your own system? Right? Government has developed their own system for the education, for the purpose of providing education to the society. So they have developed their system. For that matter, RIM has developed a system of delivering academics. हम लोग सब लोग बैठ के टाइम टेबल बना के प्रॉपरली आपको जब हर सब्जेक्ट का जितना जो डिटेल्स एनालिसिस है वो सब आपके साथ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो RIM has developed that system of delivering the academic content to the students. How did they have developed it? They have got some people, they have got some data, they have got some information technology resources in terms of computers, softwares and hardwares and all, and now the entire system is functioning properly to deliver you the sessions, right? And similarly, if you want to have your marketing information system in proper place, you need to maintain the historical records, right? अगर आपके पास information है, for example हमारे पास content ही नहीं है, subject नहीं है, syllabus ही नहीं है, books भी नहीं है हमारे library में, हम लोग हैं वो पढ़े लिखे नहीं है, तो हम आपको कैसे समझाएंगे, right? History is very much important in your information system. Your information system cannot generate future information if you do not have the historical data fed to the system, or if you do not record present data. History कैसे generate होता है? Present पीछे जाएगा तो history बनेगा, right? अगर आपको marketing information system अच्छे से function में चाहिए तो आपको आज का record अच्छे से रखना चाहिए, so that after 5 years your historical data in the proper place will be in the proper place, isn't it? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes.
So the effective marketing information system consists of historical records, its intelligence, its market research capacities and capabilities, and then its marketing decision support system. These are the components of marketing information system, right? जैसे हमारे MIS के components थे, human being, वो general में बात की थी, ये functional. Actually, what is the difference between MIS and, that is, management information system, and marketing information system? MIS talks about the overall application of any kind of information system that you develop for your company. This is very much to the point. It's a functional something. It is something functional, which is talking about only marketing information system. It doesn't talk about finance, HR, something. If you need any related information to the finance department, you have to go to the finance information system for that matter, right? So when you talk about the marketing information system, what are the components of marketing information system? Internal records, right? Internal records that provides you reliable information, inside information. This internal record in the sense, the data that you manage for your small functions like sales, pricing, discount schemes, market share, market segmentation, market size, your contribution, your annual growth, right? Those kind of data records should be there in proper place, which helps you to create the information for your future decision making. अगर आपके पास पिछले 10 साल का सेल्स फिगर्स का डेटा ही मेंटेन किया नहीं है, how are you going to predict the sales in terms of trend analysis, by doing trend analysis or prediction methods by applying regression for next coming 2 years. अगर पिछले 10 साल का रिकॉर्ड ही मेंटेन नहीं है तो आने वाले 2 साल का फोरकास्ट नहीं कर सकते हो आप, राइट? स्टैटिस्टिकल मेथड्स ऑफ डिमांड फोरकास्टिंग सीखा होगा आपने. For that you need a historical records, right? If you do not have the records of people, those who have left your sales team, and what are their performance in terms of unit sales per month, per day, per year, you cannot estimate what can be the appropriate target that you need to set for the coming people in your company. वो छोड़ के क्यों गया था, दिन का टारगेट कितना था, मंथ का कितना था, सेल ईयर का कितना था, have he achieved it? If he has not achieved and multiple turnover has happened, how would you understand what should be the appropriate target given to the people coming henceforth in your company? ये सब चीजें records पे पता चल जाती है, right? And if you really want to maintain, if you really want to have a good historical records for your company, so you have to maintain your present records properly. So after a few days it will become a historical record. So history तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. अगर आपको अभी लगता है कि आज आपके पास हिस्ट्री नहीं है, बट 10 साल के बाद अगर आपको सिमिलर चीज चाहिए, 2-4 साल के बाद भी अगर आप सिमिलर सिचुएशन में जाते हो, इसका मतलब योर रिकॉर्ड सिस्टम इज नॉट राइट, डेटा रिकॉर्डिंग सिस्टम. सो यू हैव टू कीप योर इंटरनल रिकॉर्ड्स इन प्रॉपर प्लेस. सी मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम मीन्स व्हाट? इट्स a mechanism in marketing department which generates required information on right time in a stipulated price in stipulated time, right? And it should generate a accurate and trustworthy information. So the marketing information system को समझो. मार्केटिंग रिलेटेड जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए वो आपको इधर उधर देखने की जरूरत नहीं होना चाहिए, राइट? आपके मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट के रिकॉर्ड्स इतने स्ट्रांग होने चाहिए, आपका डेटा प्रोसेसिंग एनालिसिस का सॉफ्टवेयर कंप्यूटर इतना स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. आप अगर कंप्यूटर के सामने जाके बैठते हो और आपको कुछ रिकॉर्ड्स चाहिए, पिछले 5 साल में जून मंथ में संतूर सोप के कितने यूनिट्स का टोटल सेल हुआ था थ्रू आउट द इंडिया, पिछले 5 साल में सिर्फ जून मंथ में, अगर आप सिर्फ छोटे छोटे कमांड्स भी आपके सॉफ्टवेयर को देते हैं ना, दैट सॉफ्टवेयर should have been creating this information for you, which will be ready to use. So that is something called as marketing information system, and it depends on the system consists. ये चारों मिलके सिस्टम बनता है, राइट? ये चारों मिलके सिस्टम बनेगा. मार्केटिंग सिस्टम स्ट्रांग कैसे रहेगा? इंटरनल रिकॉर्ड स्ट्रांग रखने पड़ेंगे, मार्केटिंग इंटेलिजेंस स्ट्रांग रखना पड़ेगा. नाउ दिस इज समथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग, राइट? दिस इज समथिंग इंटरेस्टिंग. व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट रिकॉर्ड्स को तो सबको पता चल जाएगा, रिकॉर्ड इज नॉट बिग डील. you talk about your internal records, so it's related to you. You can easily keep the proper track on your records and your data movements, and you can record it. But marketing intelligence is something which is very much important, right? What is marketing intelligence? Can anyone tell me what does it signifies here? What is marketing? How marketing intelligence is useful in your information management and in your decision making in marketing department? बोलेगा कोई? What do you mean by marketing intelligence and how it is important?
So marketing intelligence is something which helps the marketers or the decision maker to take proper decision on how to, let's say, market the product or even start developing a product. And along with that comes the MIS, where they have this these points which you have mentioned already, like internal records, research, and it all combines and helps to make decisions in perspective of marketing.
Okay. So what is the difference between intelligence and information? Any idea?
So information is just the collection of the knowledge, or let's say just collection of the data. And intelligence would be to convert that data into insightful result.
Okay. Okay. That is fine. Yes. See, for example, the information and intelligence. Let me tell you one thing. The intelligence is, I think I have given you example in your CFM lecture also. Intelligence is something that has been created before something happens, right? Intelligence is something that helps you to take future actions, to decide your future pattern of actions, future strategies, right? So when you talk about the information may be related to some problem, or information may be which is like something that you have demanded and then it has been reached to you, or you have looked for, you have searched for it, and then you get to know. The knowledge which you get to know after searching or looking for it is the information. But the intelligence is something which proactively comes to you, or your system gives you proactively insightful knowledge without your requirement, without your demand, which will be helpful for you to future decisions in business. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आर्मी वालों को अगर ये इंसाइट मिलता है, अगर ये इंसाइट नहीं दिया जाएगा, कौन देगा? रॉ वाले लोग, राइट? क्या इंसाइट देंगे? रॉ वाले लोग आर्मी को क्या इंसाइट देंगे कि हमको सैटेलाइट से दिख रहा है देयर इज इनफिल्ट्रेशन हैपनिंग ऑन द बाउंड्री, ऑन द बॉर्डर, right? There is infiltration happening, or some movement we can observe through the border. On the border, you just go and take the actions, corrective actions, and they will provide the location, the number of moving objects, the size of moving objects, whatever they get to know about from the satellite or some radars and some XYZ things, right? So what is this? Has army asked them for the information, right? So your marketing department should have such abilities, or your marketing information system should have such abilities which will create you the proactive insights for your decision making, right? आपके सॉफ्टवेयर में AI, that is artificial intelligence, और आपका सॉफ्टवेयर का मार्केट एनालिसिस पावर, और आपके जो भी डेटा फीड करने वाले लोग हैं, MIS को डेटा फीड करना पड़ेगा, सॉफ्टवेयर है तो क्या खुद अपने आप काम नहीं करेगा इन मार्केट से डेटा लेके, right? So the quality of data, the quality of processing mechanism that you are using your information system, marketing information system, should be having ability of creating proactive insights for your decision making, what is going to happen in future. For example, your marketing intelligence system or marketing information system should be able to predict that someone is going to launch some products in market, someone is going to launch, your competitor is going to launch some product in market in next 6 months, in next few years, few months, something like that information. ये क्या आप जाके competitors को पूछोगे क्या कि मुझे 6 महीने के बाद तुम कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करने वाले हो? That is your marketing information system's function to make you aware about that. And marketing system consists of expert people, department heads, marketing managers, your sales team. Every individual working in your marketing department is a part of your marketing system. He creates insights, right? He creates insights. He keeps giving information from the field to the department. Field से information आती है, हर रोज आपके salesman fields पे जाके आते हैं, right? तो field से information आती है. That information has to be stored properly and used in right way by your marketing intelligence system. So this intelligence kind of information should be auto created by your department. अब example देता हूँ. For example, you as a marketing manager went to attend some expo. Expo is like, you know that business functions. मैं अभी हर चीज को explain करने को मत expect करो. मुझे करना होता है but वो टाइम की वजह से मैं नहीं कर पाता. आपने कोई एक बिजनेस एक्सपो की है, समिट अटेंड की है, फॉर एग्जांपल मार्केटिंग समिट फॉर ऑल द मैनेजर्स इन कंट्री इन FMCG इंडस्ट्री. आप गए, राइट? वहाँ आप किसी से मिल रहे हो, तो आप लोगों को एक दूसरे से डिस्कस करने के टाइम पे ये भी पता चला कि यार किसी कंपनी ने कोई रॉ मटेरियल होता है, उसका ऑर्डर किसी सप्लायर से बुक कर लिया है. तो आपका इंटेलिजेंस इतना स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए कि उसने कौन सा रॉ मटेरियल बुक किया है, कौन से सप्लायर से बुक किया है, वो कौन से उसके एग्जिस्टिंग प्रोडक्ट में लगता है, अगर नहीं लगता है तो ये कहाँ यूज करने वाला है, ये रॉ मटेरियल का कंजम्पशन पीरियड कितना है, टाइम कितना है, डिलीवरी टाइम कितना है. By understanding all those things, you will get to know that what kind of strategies your competitors will have. You will get to know that whether they are going to come up with some new product or why they are having such kind of business deals with each other, right? ये होता है इंटेलिजेंस का काम, right? By understanding external scenarios, by understanding the movements happening in the entire market, I am not talking about entire industry, right? Entire market. The movements happening in entire market, how those external market movements will affect your business. ये intelligence your marketing information system has to create. This intelligence has to be created. For example, the marketing intelligence or marketing information system of Indian automobile manufacturers, for that matter, Tata, Maruti Suzuki, or something. They should get a proper intelligence like what kind of vehicle this Tesla will launch, what will be the acceptance of that Tesla in future. ये सब स्टडी करके इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोएक्टिवली सर्व करना चाहिए. कितना कंजम्पशन मार्केट का ये, कितना मार्केट शेयर का ये कंज्यूम कर पाएगा, व्हाट वुड बी द फ्यूचर नंबर ऑफ यूनिट सोल्ड बाय टेस्ला इन इंडिया फॉर दिस इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल. ये सब इन मार्केटिंग इंटेलिजेंस का पार्ट है, राइट? इसको स्टडी करना, इसको मार्केटिंग डिसीजन मेकर्स तक पहुंचाना, ये सब आपके पूरे मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम का फंक्शन है. And that has to be taken care properly. And how do you do that? With human beings, with data, with softwares, with various elements of your marketing department. Elements may be people, records, intellectual knowledge also is an element, right? Only person नहीं, वो person field पे जाके कुछ देख के आ रहा है तो उसका information लेना चाहिए, right? अगर उसका information नहीं लिया जाता है तो उसका इंटेलेक्चुअल इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं लिया जाता है या निगलेक्ट किया जाता है तो उसका क्या इम्पैक्ट होगा वो देख लो आप. आपका इंटेलिजेंस फेल हो जाएगा पूरा का पूरा. सो योर दैट इज व्हाट इट मींस कि आपके लोगों का जो ओपिनियन है, फील्ड के जो एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, दोज एक्सपीरियंसेस आल्सो शुड हैव बीन गिवन अ इक्वल इंपॉर्टेंस. समझ में आया?
यस सर.
परफेक्ट. सत्या, एनी डाउट? बाकी सब लोग, सिर्फ मैं इतना सब कुछ बोल दिया आधा घंटे के लिए, आप सिर्फ यस बोलोगे तो मुझे अच्छा लगता है. डिस्क्रिप्टिव में बताओ. कोई नहीं बताएगा, सब सो गए, राइट?
तो डिस्क्रिप्टिव में क्या बताएं?
डिस्क्रिप्टिव में बताओ. हाँ सर, हमको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आया. लंबा
यस सर, समझ में.
एक्चुअली आई वांटेड टू हैव अ ब्रेक फॉर अ कपल ऑफ मिनट्स, सो आई एम डाइवर्टिंग यू फ्रॉम द टॉपिक.
श्योर सर.
या एनीवन एल्स हु वांट्स टू? कितना, 10 लोग थे, अभी 6 ही बचे क्या? हाउ मेनी पीपल वी हैड? 8 ही बचा है अभी. ओके, ठीक है. दामिनी इज देयर. Damini, have you understood what do you mean by marketing information system? What are the components? Swapnil, Shubham, Chaurasiya, ये देवांग भी भाग गया क्या? Look at the value of these things. Maybe उनका ये है क्या, सत्या? Do they have internships?
यस सर. सर सभी लोग कर रहे हैं ऑलमोस्ट, मैं भी कर रहा हूँ.
Okay. कैसे कर रहे थे? How can we cope up with this?
सर जैसे आप बोल रहे हो तो हम सुन रहे हैं और साइड में मैं दूसरे सिस्टम पे लॉगिन करा हुआ हूँ और वो भी थोड़ा थोड़ा करता रहता हूँ. आप बोल रहे हो वो भी सुन रहा हूँ. तो वैसे हमको रिपोर्ट भेजना पड़ता है दिन का, तो फिर आफ्टर 5:30 1 घंटे में बन जाता है. देन आई सेंड इट टू देम.
ओके.
और 30 मिनट्स के ब्रेक में हम लोग कोऑर्डिनेट कर लेते हैं, लंच ब्रेक में कोऑर्डिनेट कर लेते हैं. वैसे कर वर्क फ्रॉम होम है तो चल रहा है, लेकिन बहुत लोगों का वैसा है कि ऑफिस में जाना पड़ता है, तो उसके लिए बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है.
Okay, and fine. So the another point of actually marketing intelligence is something which you get to know from external market, right? ऐसे बहुत से केस स्टडीज है, बहुत से एग्जांपल्स है. इफ यू नो, इंडो-पाक वॉर हैपेंड इन 1971. 1971 में हमारा इंडिया पाकिस्तान का वॉर हुआ था. और इंटेलिजेंस की बात बताता हूँ मैं आपको. इंडिया पाकिस्तान वॉर हुआ था, उस टाइम के जो आर्मी हेड थे, उनको वो क्या था, वो सियाचिन ग्लेशियर पे कब्जा करना था, राइट? होता ऐसा था कि सियाचिन ग्लेशियर पे तब तक कोई नहीं रहता था, किसी का आर्मी सियाचिन ग्लेशियर पे कभी रहा नहीं 71 तक. बट 71 के टाइम पे जब इंडिया को ये पता चला कि पाकिस्तान इज स्ट्रेटेजिकली प्लानिंग टू ऑक्यूपाई द सियाचिन ग्लेशियर. सियाचिन का ग्लेशियर का एक इम्पोर्टेंट जियोग्राफिकल इंपॉर्टेंस ऐसा है कि इट इज बिटवीन द पीओके एंड चाइना। पीओके और चाइना के बीच में एक थोड़ा सा ट्रायंगुलर पार्ट है, वो ट्रायंगुलर पार्ट को सियाचिन ग्लेशियर बोला जाता है, टॉप मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द इंडियन जो टेरिटरी, और -50 डिग्री तक का टेम्परेचर रहता है, राइट। सो जब समर के इन इन समर डेज इंडिया गॉट टू नो दैट पाकिस्तान हैज मेड द, ये इंटेलिजेंस की खबर थी उनके, पाकिस्तान ने उधर ऊपर चढ़ने का प्लान कर लिया है और सियाचिन पे कब्जा करके वो इंडो पाकिस्तान और चाइना का, चाइना पे जो भी कंट्रोल है वो करेंगे और रास्ता बनाएंगे वहां से, ये सब चीजें उन्होंने प्लान कर लिया था। तो ये इंटेलिजेंस मिलने के बाद इंडियन आर्मी ने सियाचिन ग्लेशियर पे जाने के लिए ऑपरेशन बनाया, राइट, दैट इज बीन कॉल्ड एज ऑपरेशन मेघदूत, राइट। उन्होंने ऑपरेशन बनाया, तो वो ऑपरेशन जो लॉन्च करना था उस टाइम सियाचिन ग्लेशियर पे जाने के लिए तो 50 - 50 डिग्रीज में चलने वाले जूते चाहिए थे, कपड़े चाहिए थे, उस टाइम इंडिया के पास नहीं था। सो किसी फॉरेन कंट्री से वो इंपोर्ट करना था, तो इंपोर्ट करने के लिए इंडियन लोगों ने फिर ढूंढना शुरू कर दिया, इंडिया के आर्मी लोगों ने, कि कहाँ मिलता है ये सब मटेरियल। तो इन लोगों ने पूरे दुनिया में ढूंढ ढूंढ के मेक्सिको या समवेयर फ्रॉम मेक्सिको दे हैव गॉट टू नो दैट कि वो एक वेंडर है, वो प्रोवाइड करेगा वो सब मटेरियल जो स्नो एरिया में आर्मी को रखने के लिए चाहिए होता है। तो इंडियन लोगों ने उनको कांटेक्ट किया, उनको कांटेक्ट करने के बाद पता चला कि पाकिस्तान वालों ने तो सबसे पहले ही इंडिया से पहले, मतलब उनको ये पता चला कि किसी और ने ये दिया हुआ है ऑर्डर पहले ही हमको 2000 पेयर्स का, 1500 2000 पेयर्स का, तो ये पेयर्स अभी हम आपको नहीं दे सकते, कुछ दिन के बाद दे चले, कुछ कुछ महीनों के बाद देंगे, राइट। तो इंटेलिजेंस क्या होता है, वहां से उनको आइडिया मिली कि अरे ये वाला जो शूज है ये दुनिया में और किसको लग सकता है, हु हैज द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग। देन दे हैव प्लान्ड, दे हैव आइडेंटिफाइड कि ये पाकिस्तान ने किया हुआ है, उनको यहाँ से आना था, ऐसा करना था, वो आने का, जब तक ये मटेरियल नहीं मिल जाता तो तब तक पाकिस्तान वाले वहां तो आ नहीं सकते थे ना, राइट। तो इन लोगों ने क्या किया, वो सब इंटेलिजेंस का यूज करके पाकिस्तान को वहां पहुंचने से पहले बिना मटेरियल के हमारे लोग वहां पे उतर गए, बिना, मतलब जो भी हमारे पास काम चला था मटेरियल उसके हिसाब से। सो दैट स्मॉल इंटेलिजेंस हैज हेल्प्ड अस टू सेव एंटायर सियाचिन ग्लेशियर। अगर उस दिन उनको ये पता नहीं चलता था कि किसी और ने दिया हुआ है तो ये आगे वाला पढ़ाई करते ही नहीं थे ना, राइट। आगे वाला दिमाग लगाते ही नहीं थे, फिर वो किसी और वेंडर के पास चले गए होते। वेंडर ने अगर सिर्फ ये बोला होता था कि मैं नहीं करता हूँ सप्लाई आपको, तो इंडियन आर्मी को पता ही नहीं चल गया होता था कि ये कितने दिन में प्लान कर रहे हैं वहां पे जाने का पाकिस्तान वाले, क्योंकि डिलीवरी के बाद आने में 15-20 दिन या महीने का टाइम लेके जो डेट से वो एस्टिमेट किया जा सकता है कि कितने दिन में वहां पे आर्मी आने वाली है पाकिस्तान। तो ये सब चीजें होती है। इंटेलिजेंस प्लेज अ वेरी क्रूशियल रोल इन योर इंफॉर्मेशन एंड इन योर डिसीजन मेकिंग, राइट। देन योर MIS, योर मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम शुड हैव एक बहुत अच्छी डॉक्यूमेंट्री है, वो डॉक्यूमेंट्री देख लो यूट्यूब पे, विच इज टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑपरेशन मेघदूत, राइट, वो देख लेना। अच्छी डॉक्यूमेंट्री, बहुत अच्छा डॉक्यूमेंट्री यूट्यूब पे अवेलेबल है। So your marketing information system should have internal records, proper intelligence system and marketing research department or marketing research system which works in creating intelligence, creating it's not a intelligence, it's a problem solving, right। research कब करते हो, जब problem आता है तब करते हो। इसका मतलब क्या है, you are demanding for the information and then you are getting information। so your MIS में सिर्फ intelligence काम का नहीं है, जो information चाहिए डिमांड करने के बाद जो चाहिए उसको ढूंढ के देने वाला डिपार्टमेंट भी चाहिए, एंड वो जो ढूंढ के देने वाला है वो है MR, और जो सोच समझ के तैयार करके देने वाला है बिना पूछे, राइट। इंटेलिजेंस ढूंढ के नहीं दिया जाता, इंटेलिजेंस में हमेशा सर्चिंग चलते रहता है, उसे स्पेसिफिकली कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट। इंटेलिजेंस का इज कंटिन्यूस एक्टिविटी, राइट। तो रिसर्च में क्या है, जब जरूरत पड़ेगी मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम को डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन की, तो आपका रिसर्च डिपार्टमेंट उतना होना चाहिए स्ट्रॉन्ग, विच क्रिएट्स यू द इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर योर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग बेस्ड ऑन द रिक्वायरमेंट। सो इट यूज्ड टू सॉल्व स्पेसिफिक मार्केटिंग प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ द कंपनी, राइट। सो इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम, मार्केटिंग इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम में आपका मार्केटिंग रिसर्च भी होना चाहिए, एंड मार्केटिंग डिसीजन सपोर्ट सिस्टम विच टॉक्स अबाउट वेरियस टूल्स दैट यू यूज इन डिसीजन मेकिंग, राइट। इन द सेंस you have got some intelligence, whether you should go with that or whether you should not go with that, right? Intelligence to mila hai कि your competitor is going to come up with new product in 6 months. Now it's your choice how you take the decision. Are you going to launch the product, not launch the product? You are going to talk, you are going, how you are going to face that competition created by your competitors. Then you need some tools, then you need some tools to take decisions, right? It may be a various kind of softwares or various kind of mechanisms or expert people, those who would be suggesting to you whether it should be better to come up with the new product or whether it should be better to focus on our existing product and make it more better than the competitors which they are supposed to launch. ये सब चीज़ों का डिसीजन लेने के लिए जो एक सपोर्ट सिस्टम चाहिए होती है, that can be various tools, that can be people, those who evaluate and give you the right decision, right? So these all are the components of marketing information system. And then when you talk about the functions of marketing, you have the functions of marketing in terms of how marketing information system will help you. That is proper marketing planning. Actually, when you want to market, you want to plan a marketing plan or entire business plan for your product, you have to understand and you have to take so many decisions. So for decision making, this will help you in a proper marketing planning. Then anticipation of customer demands helps in analyzing competition, increases the efficiency. It helps you in a better understanding with customers, recognizes market trends and changes, enhances management performance. These are not only the functions, but these are the core functions of marketing information system. इतना ही काम करता है ऐसा नहीं है, but these are the major areas. So marketing information system may be needed you in any kind of business decision, like for example, how to solve and address your customers' issues. That is how you manage relationship with the people and customers, right? How you address the competition, how you identify the competition in the market. समझ में आ रहा है? These all are the functions of marketing information system. Clear है? Role of information in marketing decision. What are the role information plays in marketing decision? Right? General management of marketing process. You need a information. General management of marketing process. You need a information. I mean, you will be required the information in terms of how and what kind of sales team you need, how and what kind of products line width depth you should have for your product line में कितने products होने चाहिए, right? Any kind of general management decisions which falls under your marketing department, you need a information, and MIS helps you to get information. Information is required for very general and small issues related to marketing management, decision making for those issues related to marketing management. Then direct support to the sales activities and sales personnel, right? Information provided by a MIS would be helpful for the people, those who are working in sales team, in order to estimate future demand, in order to find out potential for your product in market, in order to find out what is the scope that you can sell this product in a market, or these numbers, these figures are always required by the people, those who are into sales team. They are always looking for the future prospective sales, kitna sale hoga, that is called as sales prediction, right? So demand analysis, sales prediction, sales forecasting, trend analysis, competitors trend analysis, ये सब चीजें आपका marketing information system provide करेगा to those who are into sales team. So it helps direct supports to the sales activities and sales personnel. Then marketing information or the information helps determining properties of new product or services opportunities, right? You know that it's simple thing, you just understand it. Information will help you to determine the properties of new products. What kind of properties your customers are expecting, what kind of properties your competitors have in the similar kind of product, that will be determined based on the information, and this will help you to understand what are the new opportunities in terms of coming up with new services, new products, new offerings for your customers. Then determining competitive price, right? Determining competitive pricing your intelligence, your information will help you to understand competitive pricing. In the sense, it should be it should not be so high than your competitors, and it should not be like less, which takes you to the losses. The competitive pricing is something which is exactly that exactly maintains the balance between your profits and loss, and which is customers are ready to pay for, right? So if you want to determine the right and competitive pricing, your information system should be in a proper place. Then controlling cost in relation to marketing activities. Information will help you to control the costs in relations with marketing activities. Then analyzing marketing effects, right? Analyzing marketing effects in the sense, you make so many strategies based on the information. You make so many strategies based on your MIS, your market research, and your intelligence and all. But it is equally important for marketers to evaluate those strategies that you have implemented in the business, right? आपने जो implement किया है उसको evaluate करना है, उतना important है. So analyzing, evaluating your effects of the strategies that you have implemented in marketing department. These are the few roles of marketing information system or marketing information. In general, roles of information in marketing decision. So it's a marketing information only. So what is the role of marketing information in decision making? These 6 points you can keep in mind. Right? And what are the process? What is the process of decision making? You got information, but how do you make the decisions related to marketing activity? First step you need to understand is to identify the decision. You realize that. It means how are you going to identify which decision you are going to make, whether it's related to the product, price, place, promotion. कौन सा decision लेना है उसको identify करना important है, right? You need to make a decision. You have to realize what kind of areas of decision making, what kind of alternatives you have, right? Then based on the decisions options available in that alternative, you will gather relevant information, right? You will gather information, you will collect the information, then identify alternatives, weight the evidence, in the sense evaluate the trustworthiness of the facts that you have collected for identifying various alternatives. Like, evaluate them, identify what is the ranking given to those alternatives. What will happen if you select another alternatives of your decisions? जो 10-15 decisions आपके पास अवेलेबल है, उसमें से जो टॉप में रैंक है वो नहीं लिया और दूसरा लिया, तो क्या होगा? उसका एवेल्यूशन करना चाहिए, राइट? एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट यू विल वेट द एविडेंसेस. इट मींस यू विल वेट द अल्टरनेटिव्स. जितने अल्टरनेटिव्स आपके पास है उसको आप वेटिंग रैंकिंग करोगे, राइट? Then choose among the alternatives. By doing ranking, you will get to know that which is the best alternative for your department, your decision making. So you can choose alternatives, then take action. You have to select decision and take action. Then review your decision and consequences. Once you make decision based on the information you have received, you can go ahead and make decisions based and identify what are the consequences that your decision has made in the business. Your consequences may be positive, may be negative, right? Your decision may create a very great impact in the business, or it may fail to create the positive impact on business. So decision making has certain process that you need to identify what decision you are going to make. We have learned so much things about decision making in the second unit of management fundamentals, right? The process itself talks about identifying the decision you want to make, then gather the information about all available alternatives. जो decision करनी है उसके बारे में जितने alternatives available है उस सबको information collect करो, list out them, then rank them, give them a weightage according to their importance, their usefulness for the business. Then choose among the alternatives, take action, then evaluate your own action, right? So that's about role of information in decision making. And another thing we are going to talk about value and cost of information, right? We all know that. What do you mean by cost and value? Value is something that you get, right? Value is something that you get. It means if you get some information, what did you receive If you have got an information that someone has already ordered the shoes and dresses required into the very less temperature areas, like on the very like uh, very cold areas, that information has saved our entire Siachen glacier for Indian Army. It means, what is the value of that information? What did you get by getting that information? तो वो एक information था, that was just a phone call made to the vendors in some other country, right? I don't remember the exact name of country, but that was just a phone call made by our army chief, uh, and that small information has saved. नहीं तो हम लोग अगर वो information नहीं पता चलता तो हमको ये नहीं पता चलता कि they are planning to come there, right? हमको ये नहीं पता चलता था कि वो they are planning before us. सो 2-3 महीने चले जाते थे बीच में, तो वो आके वहाँ पे सेटल हो जाते थे, बिकॉज दे मस्ट हैव रिसीव्ड ऑल द मटेरियल्स दे हैव ऑर्डर्ड, और मटेरियल के साथ इक्विपमेंट के साथ वहाँ रहना मुश्किल नहीं था, राइट? बट अगर वो वहाँ पे एक बार सेटल हो जाते थे तो वहाँ पे हमको फिर से जीतना जाना ये सब मुश्किल हो जाता, एंड वो अपना टेरिटरी था. सो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट इन्फॉर्मेशन दे हैव रिसीव्ड? द वैल्यू ऑफ इन्फॉर्मेशन कैन बी वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट इन योर बिजनेस. यू कैन नॉट इवन इमेजिन क्या हो सकता है, right? For example, information may be public or may be private, right? As soon as Patanjali came with their Ayurvedic toothpaste called Dantkanti in market, अगर ये information उनको 6 महीने पता चल जाता, पहला कोलगेट वालों को, right? कोलगेट वालों को 6 महीने पहले कहीं से पता चल जाता था इंटेलिजेंस के थ्रू कि such kind of thing is going to come in the market, then they could have come up with the Colgate Ayurved Ved Shakti before Patanjali. But Ved Shakti, after the Patanjali aaya, and the information that they have received could be very useful for the Colgate also in that matter. So information का value को आप measure नहीं कर सकते. It can be a very very useful and valuable for the companies, but yes, you can measure the cost of information, right? Information लेने के लिए क्या cost है, information create करने के लिए क्या cost है, how much money you need to spend on creating intelligence system, and is that intelligence system going to create the information which is worth in terms of monetary cost, monetary income, value of the information? That you have to give always a thought in. So this graph indicates few things when your information is maximum useful, because the value of information would not be continuously growing, or the value of information which is indicated by the blue line on this graph, you can see it. Information होती है वो कुछ देर के लिए यूजफुल होती है, बाद में उसका कोई मतलब नहीं रहता है, जीरो हो जाता है वैल्यू उसका, राइट? So when it is at the top, it means at the right time when you get that information, it's the most valuable thing. जैसे जैसे उसका टाइम चला जाता है उसका वैल्यू कम कम होते जाता है, राइट? And utility of information and cost of information. So cost of information always keep increasing. How do you collect the information? You collect the information based on various things, by doing research, by maintaining databases, by evaluating databases, by talking to the people, by doing survey, by taking inputs from your employees. You create the information. So its cost will always keep increasing. ये वो cost ऊपर ही चलता जाएगा, which has been indicated by red line. And utility of information is again a kind of moment showing like the value of information. क्योंकि utility क्या है, कुछ दिन तक चलते रहता है. You can use that information for few days in your business, right? But you cannot use that information for continuously for rest of your life. So if you got to know that you are supposed to launch, you should launch a new product. कभी ना कभी वो प्रोडक्ट भी खत्म होगा, कभी ना कभी आप वो इंफॉर्मेशन डिस्कार्ड भी कर दोगे, right? You will come up with some new information. So this cycle keeps going on. So there are three factors: price, cost, and value of information, right? So the cost is something which you bear in terms of getting your marketing information system in function, and in terms of getting the information from your marketing information system, right? So the money spent on the receipt of the cost are the cost of information, right? And something the value of information, which is like how much useful that information would be in your business and creating what kind of outcome in your business, is something called as value of information. What you get from that information. And always remember, value of information is like perishable thing, right, which goes down with the time, which becomes of no use as the time passes. So the quality of so the information, value of information starts from zero, and after reaching to certain point it's reached to the zero again. मतलब समय time में information मिला. I was telling you that your marketing information should be able to create information which is timely available, which is affordable, and which is accurate. That is utility, price, and value, right? These three things should be maintained by your information system. And the information, what is the use of information? It shows you the path. You can just go through that board talking to you about what is the utility of information. It shows you the way, it guides you for making decisions, for conducting your business. So that way the value, cost, and price of information can be understood. Any difficulty in this? पता नहीं मैं किसको पूछ रहा हूँ और क्यों पूछ रहा हूँ.
नहीं सर, नहीं समझ में आया.
Okay, Satya is there just to entertain me, right? Rest all people I don't know. ठीक है. Satya, I think let's stop here. I am leaving you 10 minutes early, but there is no point starting another point, and I need some more time to discuss about those things, right? There are few things which we can discuss. So I think let's, पता नहीं मुझे खत्म करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए. If I
Sir, your voice is lagging.
Hello, am I audible now? Am I audible now? Hello.